7.2 and 7.3, I ask you to construct a triangle. Now, if you look at the information, the only information given is A and B side, then A and C, and it gives you the angle. So, but if you have those three, you can construct it very easily. So I'm not going to construct it for you. I would like you to do it on your own, but I'm going to just quickly explain. So first you will Okay, I'm going to work it with the highlighter. So first you'll do your line, right? Obviously, you're going to do it bigger than mine now. This is just an example. Then you're going to do your origin. You're going to take your 7 centimeters and you're going to make your arc. Then you're going to take your 5 centimeters, put it on your origin, and make your arc. But this is now where it gets tricky because from here to your C, you don't know what the length of that is. So you can't put it in. Now you will need to know, where does your 70-degree line end? So that is when you take your protractor. Okay, that's when you take your protractor, and when you've got that, you put it down on your origin, okay, and then you can actually see 70 degrees is there, so that's where you'll mark it. So then from there, oh, this is now a very skew line. From there to there, you can take it. And then you know from that where your arc is and where your protractor said 70 degrees is, you can take it down to that new to B. So then you will find whatever this answer is for this side. So I want you to construct it. Then I want you to go take your protractor, go measure C, go measure B, put in the angles, put in all your information. Once you have that, I would like you to come to me so we can actually look at your construction and then all your information and see if you constructed it correctly. At number 7.3, it asks you to construct that triangle and it gives you one side and then it gives you two angles, right? So let's see if you can do that one. Once again, I will help you after you've tried it on your own first. So this is now the English. If you would like to read the Afrikaans, this is where you will stop your video. Okay. Aktiwiteit vraag 7.4 konstrueer 'n reëlmatige seshoek met elke sy 20 mm. So constructing the hexagon with sides of 20 mm each. Now, how would I do this? Because if you just go and draw this, it's eventually going to become an irregular hexagon because you need to make the angles exactly the same. Now, if you do take this, okay, I'm just going to pause there quickly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make triangles. So hold on. So if you look at the hexagon, you can make 4 triangles, right? And we must know one triangle is 180 degrees. So if you take that, it means together it will give you 720 degrees. So in order for you to get each angle, you have to divide that now with the sides, right? There's 6 sides. So divided by 6, it's going to give you 120-degree angles. So firstly, you'll start off. Okay. Firstly, you will start off with this, and you will make a line. Then you will do. You will make your origin. Okay. Now I'm going to do it with the ruler, but when you have this, you obviously will have to just turn it upside down. Okay. So you're going to take that and measure out 120 degrees, which is from this side. No, this side. 120 degrees, which then is there. Okay. You're going to take first, then take your passer, put the one side, put your point of your passer there, and go make an arc, right? Now for me, I'm just going to turn it into 120 degrees. I just go wait. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. Oh, it doesn't go to 128. Okay. But let's say that's now 120 degrees. So you're going to take your first line, you're going to measure out 20 millimeters, which obviously I can't do right now. But then you're going to take your line, 20 millimeters is because you already must measured it out with your protractor, with your passer. And then you're going to make your line. From there on, once again, you're going to take this. I don't know if I can. Okay. Right, you're going to take this, put it on the origin, and you're going to mark out 120 degrees. You see, there's 120 degrees. Mark it out. I'm just going to draw a line now here because it's going to take too long for me to try and do it on the computer. You first need to do your arc. So from there, you you make out your arc. So that, let's say that's your line. You're going to take it from there and connect it. Then once again, you're going to put your protractor. So you're going to do this until you're finished with this. That was your arc there. Mine's not going to be 100%, guys. So make sure I've got the 120 degrees there. And then once again, take your passer, do that, and then draw your 20 millimeters line. Well, you understand what I mean? You're going to put a 20 centimeter on your passer, make your arc, and then draw your line, but make sure you cross it where the 120 degrees were. And this is what you're going to do all around until you have a hexagon. So you can start with that and then also come and show me when you are finished, please.